so today I'm going to be doing the Confessions of a Shoe-aholic Tag. So there are officially 14 questions, but I kind of added 2 to 4 questions depending on how you see it. Number 1 is heels or flats, and if I could I would say heels, but practically it'd be flats. I mean, let's just be real. Who can really tolerate the pain of wearing heels every day? And especially with my lifestyle, you know, I go to school every day, and I don't go to like events or anything, so I don't need to be wearing heels, but I do anyway sometimes. But flats. Yeah. Number 2, what are your go-to shoes? Like, for a lot of these questions, I tried to choose a pair that was more basic and then a pair that were more interesting or something. I don't know. So for some of these questions, I have 2 answers. But my go-to shoes are probably just my rainbows. And you'll see these a lot in this tag because I wear them all the time. I mean, they're super casual, and there are certain outfits where you can't wear them, but for the most part, they go with almost everything. I mean, they're just flip-flops, and they're easy to put on, so I would just say those. Number 3, what's your favorite shoe trend at the moment? I don't know. I guess I'm really not on top of the whole shoe trend thing. But it's kind of like an awkward time for trends because it's transitioning into fall, but it's still summer, so it's kind of like you don't really know if you should do summer stuff or fall stuff. So I don't really know for that one. Number 4 is what's your least favorite shoe trend? So I don't know if this is a trend, but there are a lot of shoes that I have seen where they're not like normal wedges, but they're like platforms, and I hate those. They are so ugly, and I just think that they would be awkward to walk in, like that they would be uncomfortable for some reason because it's basically like this thick and then like a sandal or something. So it's not even like your foot is up at an angle, it's just flat, but it's like it's heightened. I don't know, it's just weird and ugly and just, it looks too strange and almost childish. I just hate it. Number 5, what's your most expensive shoe? And I don't spend a lot on shoes. One of the other questions talks about that. Sorry, my eye is like watering. But my most expensive are probably my Uggs. These retail for $175. These are the Bailey buttons. So they just button like this. These were a Christmas gift, I think, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, but these are my most expensive. What are your most wanted pair? My most wanted pair, like right at this moment, like obviously there are some like designer things that I would love, but right now I am like all about boots. I want some black combat boots so bad, and I also want some black ankle boots, kind of like motorcycle boots with studs on them, gold studs. And I also want some brown and black riding boots, or just like tall boots. But the thing that I most want is a pair of black combat boots right now. Number 7, what's your most embarrassing shoe story? I actually don't have a most embarrassing shoe story. I don't think. I mean, there's nothing that's like gone completely wrong or anything. Number 8 is pick a shoe and tell a story. So I have these pairs. These are by Dana Buchman, and they are a teeny tiny little wedge. They are gray, like gray suede, and then they have this elastic part right here. It's not like a really interesting story, but I bought these from Kohl's to go with this dress that I would wear on my DECA trip. And all I did that day was ride on a bus for a few hours down to wherever we stayed. I can't even tell you the city the DECA trip was in. Is it that bad? Yeah. It wasn't even that long ago, whatever. But these hurt my feet so bad that I didn't even like wear them. Like it was horrible. They made my feet so torn up that I had to wear tights and my heeled like Oxford boots to feel more comfortable. My heels were more comfortable than these. These killed my feet, so there's my story about those stupid little ones. Yeah. Number 9, how many pairs of shoes do you own? I think it's like 21 or something like that. I mean, not a crazy amount, but I mean, because I would love to have more, but I think 20, I mean, that's a lot. I think that's a lot. Number 10, when was the first time you wore heels? Well, I have these, sorry, I got a hair in my mouth, or my lip gloss. But the first time I wore heels, like officially where I had my own pair, well, probably in middle school sometime, I got these pair of Target heels, and I wore them around the house nonstop. But the first time I wore heels like out was probably either freshman or sophomore year. I don't know when, but my Oxford boots, those were probably my first heels that I wore like to school. They definitely were, but yeah. Number 11, how much do you spend on shoes? Well, the next one is number 12, where are your favorite places to buy shoes? And my favorite place to buy shoes is Kohl's. And going back to the whole thing about how much do you spend? Well, at Kohl's, if you shop the clearance or the sales with a coupon or something, you can usually get shoes max $30 and under. Usually for me though, it's around $15. And I know that sounds so cheap, but I've gotten some amazing shoes for under $30 that I absolutely love. So that just goes to show you that you really don't have to spend a lot on shoes if you wait for them to go on sale, or if they're on clearance, or if you have a coupon of some kind, then you can get amazing deals. And I would suggest always waiting for them to go on sale, because they're always going to go on sale to get them out of the store to prepare for the new stock for the new season. So just wait for them to go on sale, because they definitely will, and you'll get more for your money. Number 13, do you have a pair you regret buying? If I had to pick a pair that I regretted buying, I would say these. But the thing is that flats give me a problem, or like shoes like this, if it didn't have a heel. Flats give me such a problem to begin with that I really shouldn't ever buy flats, because they always end up making my feet the most disgusting blistered up things ever. But like, I don't know, like I really like these, but they are so tight and painful that I don't know if I can go through with like trying to break them in more. Number 14, what is your favorite pair? So besides my rainbows, because I absolutely love these, my favorite pair of shoes, if I could wear these every single day, would be these by Mud. And they are just these wedges. I've shown them in a few outfit of the days, but I just absolutely love them. They are the most comfortable shoes I have ever worn. They do not give me any foot pain whatsoever. It is, a decent angle that your foot is at, so it's about there. It's not like your foot is just like that. It's pretty high up, but something about these shoes is extremely comfortable. It does have a little bit of like cushioning, a tiny bit, but other than that, they're just really colorful, and I really like the colors. Even though they're kind of a more summer looking shoe, the colors on the shoe are more fall time. I don't know if you can really see, but there's like a burgundy, a dark kind of mustard yellowy orange, a really deep teal, and then a green. And then the front has studs on them. Come on. They're caged wedges, multicolored, and they have studs on them. And they're comfortable. What more could you ask for? I love these. I love them so much. And I got them at Kohl's, which makes it even better. And they fit extremely well. Yeah. Okay, so these next 2 or 4 questions, I just kind of came up with, and I thought that these are questions that should have been in the tag, because I feel like it makes the most sense to have these in the tag, but they weren't, so I'm putting them in there. So my number 15 is your most comfortable and your least comfortable. So for most comfortable, it would be my rainbows and these wedges. I don't know how they're so comfortable, being that they're, you know, how many inches? 4.5 inches, something like that. I could be completely wrong. They could be like 3.5. No, they must be 4. But extremely comfortable. I really don't know how they're that comfortable. For uncomfortable, it would be these. These are by Sonoma, and they are from Kohl's as well. And these are my wallaby wedges. So they're basically the wallabies in wedge form. So they're great for fall and winter. You know, they're the perfect kind of taupey greenish color with the fur and then just a kind of nude color. But something about these makes them extremely painful. I think it must be the material that this is. Like, it doesn't absorb the shocks or something, but they're somehow hard for me to walk in, and they're not even that big of a wedge. I mean, they're 3 inches maybe, and I don't know. They're so weird. I really don't know why they hurt my feet so bad, because they shouldn't be this uncomfortable. I mean, they're not that high, and it's not like they're like an actual heel. I mean, they're a wedge. So I don't know what the deal is with those. They kill my feet. And then my number 16 is my most worn and least worn. Rainbows, of course. And then other than that, it would be, for most worn, my these brown combat boots from Kohl's. These are the Candies brand. And so you can lace them all the way up and wear them like this. But I, most of the time, wear them rolled down like this. I absolutely love them. They have the like sweater material on the inside. They're just extremely comfortable and go with a ton of things. I've done so many outfit of the days showing these. And my least worn, other than these, would probably be these flats that were actually in the outfit of the day that I filmed today. But these are my Rock & Republic loafers, and they're so gorgeous. I love them. They're black. They have studs on them. It looks like they are the type of shoe that if I could wear them every single day, I would. But the heel gives me a little bit of trouble, and I find they are actually a lot more difficult to style than they look. Like, you would think, oh, they're black shoes. Put them on with any outfit and you'll be fine. But for some reason, they don't look quite right with some outfits. Like, I feel like you have to be going for a certain look to pull these off. But I love them, and I wore them today, and I loved how they looked today. So yes, this tag has been extremely long. But yeah, I'm gonna go film some other tags. So I hope you guys enjoy tags, because I definitely do. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please leave your favorite shoes in the comments below, or show me in a video response if you decide to do this tag, or show your shoes or whatever. And I will be doing a shoe collection at some point and showing you my storage and all of that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed once again, and I will see you all later. Bye.